Hello, welcome to another episode of Love and Hate. This time I'm going to discuss Kenichi The Mightiest Disciple. It does have a Japanese title, but I just didn't bother to look up the Japanese title because hard to remember. Other ones are easy to remember because they're short, but this one is quite long, I guess. So you can still find this manga by typing Kenichi The Mightiest Disciple because it's the most used title for this one. Okay, so first I'm going to do the usual list of things I love about it, and afterwards I'm going to list the things I hate about it and why overall I like or hate the anime or, well, the series. I think I just gave myself a spoiler there. Yeah, warning. Spoilers are bound to happen, so if you're watching this, watch and you keep watching knowing this. So yeah, I think what I'm trying to say is that don't get that mad at me. You're warned, okay? Okay. Things I love about Kenichi The Mightiest Disciple. First, the manga. Aside from that the manga is still going on, even though the anime series ended eons ago, the manga, you can see from the first chapter of the manga to the latest one how the art has progressed so much. First it looked a little amateurish, you could say that, but still well made, and then afterwards the detailing, the characters, face, whole body has changed. You can see it that the manga itself has matured, which is a good thing. Another thing I loved about the manga is it's not censored at all. That's also something I hate. Be warned, if you read the manga, or if you read the manga, make sure you are at least 16 years old or mature enough to watch it, because there are some nude scenes there. So yeah. What else? The manga is it's very detailed. It's funny. It has panels of things that happen to other characters that are very funny that they don't show really in anime. Okay. Also, okay. Another thing I love about Kenichi The Mightiest Disciple is the knowledge you get there. Like, they explain so much martial arts there, which they're true. Like, all these techniques and stuff, well, not all of them, of course, some were made up, I think, are passed down. Like, martial arts is from every single culture, not just Japan or China. It's not just Kung Fu and Karate. Even Kendo is a Japanese martial art, technically. You can learn about you learn about Kung Fu, Karate, Jiu-Jitsu, Judo, Kempo. There's so many, I cannot list them all, to be honest. Although they also show a Mexican martial art that's used by one of the antagonists in the series, which is lucha libre, which is basically Mexican wrestling. But the thing about lucha libre is that there are not many rules. You can basically, there are acrobatics and stuff to show off, but they work. And the fighters will often wear a mask and either revealing or outstanding outfit for that. When one wears a mask in lucha libre and one loses, is, well, like, ultimately loses, he or she will remove the mask as a sign that he is lost, devastated, that kind of stuff. Thing of honor, if you could say that. Oh, Muay Thai, I remember another one. Yeah. You can learn history from it, techniques, what's the best way, Relatively, there are some things that are very theoretical, or they're just made like just an idea of how that works. You could call it that. What else? Things about the characters. The characters, Kenichi. He's a good guy. He's the type of guy you will not expect to learn martial arts. He's a wimp. He's a weakling, he's basically the bullied kid of school. But he has a very good heart. He gets to be very brave as the series progresses, and let me tell you, he is not talented at the art, but because he's such a hard worker, it doesn't matter, it can't make up for not being a genius at martial arts. He doesn't have a knack for it, so he has to work very hard for it, which implies that with hard work you can accomplish many things, and that's true. If you are bad at drawing, let's per se, and you see that you don't like how it turns out, and then you say you suck and you give up, that's what you become. You are a sucker because you gave up, basically. So never give up, keep on trying, and you'll see how you become better at it. I know I was a very bad drawer, very bad, but I kept on trying, constantly kept drawing almost daily for a period of time, and then after a while I decided to draw again and saw the difference between my current drawings to the past drawings, and I was amazed at the progress, which is a very good thing, very good. Okay, what else? The characters. Then let's start with the... oh, wait, I already said characters, right? Yes, I was mentioning Kenichi. Well, Kenichi gets the chance to learn different types of martial arts because he has five different masters. 5 different masters, yes. 4, 3, 2, 4, 5 different main masters and 1 great master, which is the owner of the dojo. Oh, I forgot the name of the dojo. I'm sorry. At least you won't get spoiled on that. Oh, I remember, it was Sanpaku Dojo. Yeah, whatever. He has a karate master, a kung fu master, a jiu-jitsu master, a Muay Thai master, and a female weapons master. Kenichi, being the good guy he is, he will never fight a woman. Doesn't matter the opponent. It doesn't matter if it's a friend or enemy, he will not attack or hurt a lady. Which has... sorry, fly. Fruit fly. I'm gonna kill it later and give it to my fish. Wahahaha. Okay, yeah, and also he is against using weapons because he believes that cheating in a fight is really not so. Even though he hates to learn about weapons, he still learns a little bit of defense against weapons. He decided not to learn how to use a weapon, but he learned how to defend himself from them. So his teacher, Shiguri Kosaka, she's an amazing martial artist, but she needs to wear more clothes. She wears a small kimono, a chainmail under her kimono, and she doesn't wear regular underwear. She wears a loincloth. Yeah. She also wears tights and I think a pair of gi. No wait, a pair of geta. I think they are getas she wears. So if you love fan service, go watch Kenichi. Just saying. What else I love about it? Gensei-ma. He's the kung fu master. He's like a father figure to Kenichi. He's very perverted. I know. He's basically a perverted guy. He will take pictures of Mio and Shigure, and then Shigure will break his camera or beat him up. Well, try to beat him up. He is a tiny man. Yeah, he has a daughter who has a crush on Kenichi. Spoiler! What else? If he's very old, yes, but he is also, he tries to be a gentleman. He doesn't like to hurt ladies that much, even though he's still a pervert. Yeah, he's a big pervert, but he's very good at what he does. Because of his teachings, Kenichi can overcome a lot of obstacles too. What else? Apachai? Apachai Kapachai? Apachai Kopachai is a Thailandese Muay Thai teacher of Shinichi. He's very childish. His Japanese is not very good. He's like 6 feet tall. He has purple hair in the anime. In the manga, I always fear him with blonde hair or something, but it's purple. And he's very tan. The thing about Apachai is that he cannot control his strength, so it's very difficult for him to teach Shinichi at first. But the thing is that he's very good and gentle with kids and animals, which for some reason he's always liked by them, even though he's such a scary tall man. Yeah, so after he processes that and tries to see Kenichi as a child instead of just a regular opponent, he doesn't end up killing him again. Kenichi died like for 15 minutes in 2 episodes. Spoiler! I'm sorry. Ooh, maybe I should say spoiler alert when I'm gonna say something. So yeah, he also has a past, kind of sad past, because whenever he thought he always killed all his opponents since he was a kid, he was known as the Death Reaper, like Death, or the Reaper of the underworld Muay Thai arts, well, boxing arts. I don't know, I can't talk today. Isn't that awesome? I cannot talk. Yeah. Another thing about Kenichi is Koetsugi sensei. Koetsugi, I forgot his last name, whatever. That's another sensei whose name I forgot, and is a karate teacher. Shame on me, even though I watch the episodes every day, every week. No episodes, I mean chapters of the manga. The anime ended already. So Koetsugi sensei, he is the Jiu-Jitsu sensei, and even though he's not as muscular as the other senseis, he's very thin, you could say that, but every single muscle of his body is used in his techniques. He gives a theory of white muscle and red muscle, and a small portion that has the property of both, which is known as the pink muscle. So he was able to turn his entire body into pink muscle, because the red muscle is remember, is a strength, and the white muscle is endurance. So some teachers could like strength, there some only have one of each, not all of them. So you could either have endurance or strength. And there's also those muscles that are the small portion of the muscles that have properties of both. So he trained very hard to have every single muscle of his body to be pink, basically. You could say he's the sadistic one of the group. He is a very good teacher, he's very nice, so on, but he's very sadistic. He creates weird machines that will torture Kenichi if he doesn't keep up with it. Yeah, but he's also funny because he is referred by Shinichi as Doraemon, and the gag is that whenever he comes in, he's eating the same kind of pastry and tea that Doraemon was eating in the original in Doraemon. Like, it's a reference. It's funny. Yeah, it's funny, and you could say he's an artist of all the arts. He knows many languages. He knows sculpture. He knows literature, writing. Yeah, he's a obligate. I forgot how to say it. He could be the Da Vinci of this era, if you could call that, because he makes inventions and other stuff, just like what Da Vinci one time did. What else? The karate teacher. He's a little tsundere, if you could call that. He's funny. He tries to be responsible. It is very funny when he blushes. It is funny. He's very scary. He has like a scar in the middle of his face, and he likes to drink beer, booze, and the way he opens his bottles is he just karate chops them and then drinks. Yeah, he doesn't need a can opener, and he doesn't need a can opener way to do that. What else? Kosaka Shiure. I think she's the funniest one there because she talks so little but she does so many random things. She's adorable basically, but her body proportions. Let's escape a teacher. Oh, also the owner of the dojo, which is Mio's grandpa. I'll mention Mio in a minute. He's known as a Superman. Not Superman from the comic book series of DC and Marvel, but as a superhuman, basically, because he is unbelievably strong. It's insane. It's insane. He's very strong. He's very fast. It's just insane how strong he is. Well, he's funny. He has an obsession with art scrolls from Japanese things, especially the ones that deals with hairs and that kind of stuff. And that annoys Mio, his granddaughter, because he spends the money that's used to pay for the rent of the dojo in those things, but he hides it so well that she never knows. Yeah. What else do I like about this? Mio. Mio is just a funny character. She's a girl. Yes, she's the granddaughter of the master, the owner of the Senpaku Dojo. I forgot his name. He's only referred as the elder. Anyway, Mio, she is an orphan. Her mother and father are dead. Well, the father is dead, technically. Actually, he's alive. Spoiler alert. You will find out if you read the manga how that happens, what happened, what's the past, what's the truth, all that kind of stuff. Anyway, Mio, since she is basically the housekeeper of the whole dojo, she cooks, she cleans, she does laundry, she's even the bookkeeper. She's very smart girl. She studies a lot. She always does her homework. She's a good girl, basically. At the beginning of the series, she will go to school, wear glasses, and tie her hair because in previous schools she was bullied because a lot of girls were jealous of her because she was beautiful. She always got the attention of the guys. So this time she would try to be less attractive to attract less attention to herself because she wanted to make friends. She never had friends until she met Kenichi, I'm sorry. Same name as that little guy there. Oh, that guy there. Sorry about that. So she's kind of obsessed with money. Whenever she gets a chance to make a lot of money, she will go like money crazy, like Nami in One Piece, basically. She's very good. She is very flexible. She joins the school gymnastics team, which makes the senpai there very jealous of her, even though she didn't mean to do that stuff. But yeah. What else? There's also a character that refers an alien. I forgot his name. Good. Good, I'm forgetting everyone's names because they haven't been mentioned in a while in the manga. That's just great. There are more characters in this manga, but I'm not gonna mention them all because either I forgot the names, so I just don't want to bother with it. Okay, what I like, yeah, so basically that's it. What I like, Kenichi's family too. His father is an expert he's an expert shooter. Kenichi's father. He has rifles, guns, all that kind of stuff. He wins competition. He always hits that center on the target. He's so agile that he can shoot a very heavy gun with one hand, and reload it with that same hand. He's that talented. Normal people will use both hands, but yeah, cool. His mother, always every time his father tries to go and save Kenichi from the dojo, she hits him in the head with a fry pan. And Kenichi's little sister, Honoka, I believe that's her name. She's very cheerful, and she got a bad impression of Mio at first because she was right and also wrong about the reasons why his brother went there after he saw Mio. So yeah, overall why I love the things I love about Kenichi is the plot. It has a good plot, doesn't leave you hanging. It's not boring at all. It has comedy. It has a lot of ecchi for that kind of for the people who love that. It has a lot of action, crucial moments. The best things about a shonen manga. Okay, now the things I hate. Anime. The anime is well made. There's only like one filler episode failed on a later chapter of the manga. Basically, it's only 50 episodes. That annoys me so much. Why? Why only 50 episodes? Why don't you keep going on the series? It's just Kenichi's voice. His voice in the anime, Japanese anime, is not what I expected. Of course, since his face technically out wimpy at first and bullet kid, so I thought they will use like that kind of voice. You need to listen to it to understand what I'm talking about. But I was expecting just a little more deepness to it. Just not what I expected while I was reading the manga. So I was kind of disappointed with his voice. Stupid little fly. Whatever. Another thing I hate, etchiness on the fan service. Me being a girl, I'm used to seeing all the stuff every day in the bathroom mirror. So yeah, I know it annoys me to keep seeing that even in manga. But to all the guys who watch this, you can enjoy that. For me, it's okay with me. I don't mind. But it's just too much of it, in my opinion. Too much detail on the boobage breast area. Yeah. What I also hate about it is in the anime the censorship. This has some of the fan service. Yeah, they have to censor some scenes, probably. So yeah, that's about it. This is shorter than the other videos. Woohoo! Woohoo! Okay, so stay tuned. Leave your comments and questions below. If you want to see a series being reviewed by me, for me being with my awesome accent or so, then just write down. I'll see if I have already seen it, or I will have to watch it, see it, read it to be able to do a review on it. But my next review will probably be on Full Metal Alchemist. So stay tuned. Okay, have a nice day. Bye.